We're going to witness this again in 2020.
We don't want to blow this. We want to keep it going.
The Todd and Don Show is on the air. Here are Todd and Don.
Whether you like it or not, your president is coming to town today. He's going to be touring that Apple facility in Northwest Austin with Apple's Tim Cook later today. It's a big deal, and it's kind of like a feather in our cap, a crown jewel in the city here for us because, well, when it comes to manufacturing jobs across this state and across this country, Austin has been leading the way for many years. In fact, industry experts say they're very excited about President Trump and his visit to Austin today to tour that manufacturing facility. In fact, Trump will tour the plant with Tim Cook later this morning. Here is KXAN on the story.
It's a wide array of companies making products here that are really making an impact and improving our lives.
There's a growing list of companies manufacturing goods in Austin. The Austin Regional Manufacturers Association counted 1,500 companies producing more than $11.5 billion worth of products.
We've had some of the most advanced, successful products coming out of Austin, Texas for a decade.
While President Trump will be touring Flex, which makes Apple's Mac Pro, this visit will be a big boost for other companies too. Why do you figure that President Trump is excited to come to Austin?
Because this is one example of an American company that's saying we're going to keep manufacturing in the U.S. There are not that many examples.
While the trade war with China doesn't have an end in sight, UT's global business expert says both the president and Apple's response to international pressure has been near perfect. So that helps Austin.
You can love Trump or hate Trump, but the one thing he's done, he's been the first president in a long time to tell the Chinese, you got to play by the rules. If you don't play by the rules, bad things are going to happen to you.
Well, I want people to look beyond the politics and see Austin as really contributing to the success of the global economy, to our local economy.
Alex Capriello, KXAN News.
Thank you, Alex. Now, the motorcade is expected, I guess, about 1:45-ish this afternoon. The plane, Air Force One, lands at about 1:20 this afternoon. He's leaving town by 3:45. That's what we're being told. Diane Hodges with TxDOT. She tells CBS Austin the priority is to keep the roads clear, particularly through construction zones.
They'll do what's called a rolling closure where they move traffic up and off, and then they'll stop traffic from being able to enter.
Yeah, now the president set to touchdown 1:20 this afternoon at the airports and then get out of here by 3:45.
Usually when he comes off the plane, you know, it's kind of traditional for the president to stand there and shoot the bull with some local officials, I'm sure, right there at the bottom of the stairs. I wonder if our own mayor will be out there.
I would assume Greg Casar is going to be there. Shake his hand, I would think, right?
Well, and hug him. I'm sure there'll be a big hug between the two.
Greg Casar is the general of the local resistance, so he may not show up. I tell you who will be there. That's the Travis County Republican Party.
Right.
In fact, they're planning a big Trump rally, if you will. Trump's not going to attend it, but they're planning a Trump rally at 1 o'clock this afternoon from 1 to 2. And they're hoping it's over in the 12,000 block of Riata Trace. We've got all the details on our Facebook page, the Todd and Don Show page.
One thing I'm very curious about, because they're being secretive about what route he's going to take from the airport out to where he's going to end up. And it could be one of maybe three different routes. It might be going from the airport straight up 183 to 35, which is the most direct route. It could be taking 71 over to 35 and going up from there. Or it might be they're anticipating it might be taking 71 to Mopac and going that way down Ben White. I'm just wondering, I'm curious, any of the routes there that might have some of the homeless camps under the underpasses and things like that, I'm wondering if we're going to see this kind of frantic cleanup of those today. I'm wondering if we're going to see some situations where people are going to be asked, can you kind of move along while the president comes through here?
Do you think so?
I wonder.
Who would do that? Would the state do that or would the city do that?
I don't think the city would. I think the state might. I don't think the city cares. Obviously, I'm just wondering if we'll see some very, very frantic cleanup along some certain routes today.
Travis County Republican Party Chairman Matt McKoviak says the White House will be highlighting another victory of domestic manufacturing.
More than 500,000 manufacturing jobs have been created under the Trump administration, which is a tremendous success. This is one example of that.
Yeah, no, those jobs were set to go overseas before a deal was reached to keep them here in the United States and ultimately right here in Austin.
Well, it's a good showcase for the president, good showcase for Apple, and certainly a good showcase for Austin as well.
I thought it was pretty interesting because we get introduced to the Austin Regional Manufacturing Association. It's a pretty interesting organization here in town, and you heard some of the tidbits of what they're up to in that story there from KXAN. More than 15,000 or rather 1,500 established businesses already on the ground here in Austin that deal with manufacturing.
Man.
More than 60,000 jobs, adding $11.2 billion to the region. It's pretty impressive. I mean, really impressive. I mean, some of the most recent numbers they have are back from 2014. They say manufacturing is the central performance of the region's technology sector. In 2014, manufacturing companies added more than 5,000 jobs to the Austin economy, a jump of 7.6%.
Sounds like we're crushing it.
When Dallas and Houston were growing at like 0.1%.
Well, bless their hearts.
Yeah.
It's a nice place, and they have good restaurants and things like that. But
I guess.
We're crushing it.
Well, yeah, we're gainfully employed. They're not.
That's it.
In those other cities. Applied Materials, Samsung, Freescale, National Instruments, Dell, Computers, 3M, Flextronics. We could go on and on and on.
I mean, obviously, we talk about a lot of the struggles that Austin is having as far as homelessness, as far as cost of living, traffic, all that stuff. But if you're able to kind of put that stuff aside and take a step back and, even the other evening when we were driving up Mopac and I was looking over at the skyline, it still is a very, very impressive city. It is. You have to kind of take maybe a little bit farther step back and get some perspective and put all that stuff away. But we still got it going on here.
No doubt.
We do. I mean, it's
despite this city council.
We bitch, we moan, we whine, but it's still, all in all, we got a great city here in Austin, Texas.
The Todd and Don Show.
Todd Jeffries here, and you got friends and family coming to town for the holidays, so then you should make a phone call today to Zero Res. They'll come out and clean your carpets. They'll clean your couch, your rugs, your tile, whatever you need. This is what they specialize in. In fact, they've got a really good holiday special going on right now. They can come out and clean 3 carpeted rooms for only $129. Let me tell you about Zero Res. Brad is the local owner and operator. I've actually gone out with him to clean some carpets with one of his clients, and the before and after pictures that I saw with my own eyes, truly amazing. It only takes about 45 minutes to clean 3 carpeted rooms for $129. And, they can do some other things if you like. But they specialize in cleaning carpets, tile, rugs, furniture, things like that, using a patented green-powered water system. No chemicals, no detergents, so it's safe for your pets, your family. If you got allergies, this is a great way to go. Reach out to Zero Res today, 290-9990. That's 290-9990 or online at zeroresaustin.com.